Hey guys, it's Segef with Frontlinetactic, and with this video I'd like to talk about some of the questing and garrisons that you set up
Sure could use your help, kid.
for the Horde side, which takes place in Frostfire Ridge. So basically your entry-level quest is kind of clearing the land to set up your garrison. And clearing the land, I mean, it's some of the same quests that you've done just a bazillion times. Nothing really new or innovative. It's just, like, go click this 6 times and go kill 8 of these guys. But the narrative is what makes it kind of cool. So as you see in the video here, I'm placing flags for trees to be cleared out. 1 for resources, and 2 to clear the land for me to build, for those to build on. And then also you're given a task to kill some of these gronlings or ogrins or something or other, big old nasty guys, which are the local aggressors in the land. And so this is kind of a neat, like I said, narrative to kind of introduce you to clearing the land to build your garrison. And what makes the garrison in these entry-level quests so interesting is that at this point in the game, lore, so to speak, you're considered like a commander, a field general, that from all your previous questing, all the expansions, the raiding and things like that, that you are now recognized to almost be like a governor, a small-time governor of a province or a fob, so to speak, a barracks on the front line. See what I did there? And so that's what really makes this questing area kind of fun, is that you're laying down the groundwork for something great. Which is kind of interesting because supposedly you're a commander, but you're still doing foot soldier work. Whatever. And another thing I like about the garrison is that it creates a corner of the world for yourself. And there's citizens that live there. You can talk to some of them. They're going about their business. They're working. And it kind of gives like this background white noise, so to speak, to being in like a township or a small keep. And so even though that you're running around doing stuff, it kind of gives this... Yeah, I don't know really exactly how to explain it. Just kind of this immersive feel that this is your town and that you helped to build it. It's very frontier-like, pilgrim-like, I guess, so to speak. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking weird. Well, as you build up the castle, your keep, you complete more and more tasks, and as you complete more and more tasks, you will get more citizens. You'll push the boundaries of the walls out farther to the point where you get to see more. And in part of doing this, you actually get minions, which this is an iteration of a mechanic that I want to say I first experienced in STO, StarCraft Online, or Star Trek Online, sorry. Star Trek Online, where you micromanage your bridge crew, or not your bridge crew, but your general crew, to go out and do tasks and espionage missions, mining, diplomacy, R&D development, all sorts of stuff. They also did this sort of thing in, I did a video on the crafting system for Neverwinter Nights. It's a very similar iteration of those two mechanics, where you send out minions, or citizens, or warriors, or guards, or whatever rank this person is for your township or your garrison, so to speak, to go out and do these tasks, to get items, to get resources for the garrison, or get resources for yourself. They may bring you back ore, herbs, or any other various crafting materials that you can then use. As well as you can do build special buildings that will then further these kind of like miniature quests to gather resources or make specialty items. From what I understand, it's one of the ways that you get to make potions for yourself. Even if you're not an alchemist, you can make potions and expand your character. So they're really kind of limiting the need for you to have alts. because as it stands right now, I have my main character, Gortar, my tank, but then I also have a off character for healing that is a jewel crafter. I also have a leatherworker slash skinner and an enchanter slash clother, so that I have all my bases covered. Basically, so I'm very independent. Well, the Garrison is going to create a certain amount of independence for a character if you don't like playing alts. And it gives you a certain amount of freedom. So instead of micromanaging a bunch of alts, leveling them up and costing a ton of resources, time, and money, you can micromanage your own Garrison and build your buildings that you want. And I like that. That gives characters more freedom to do what they want. So you don't have to split your time up amongst a bunch of characters. You have your one character that you absolutely love, then you get to spend time and love that character that you want. One of the things I would like to see is more personalization in the Garrison. Right now it's very orc centric in the art design. I would hope that later on that you could maybe set up a Garrison or choose to make a Garrison outside of Frostfire Ridge. Like I said, this is still early in the alpha and the beta, so who knows what they'll do. I'd love to see how this is going to progress in the future, and what other interesting quests and tasks that you're going to be able to do for your citizens slash minions, and what minions and citizens that you're going to unlock. I went through the roster not too long ago, and there looks like some really interesting ones that you can do. I'll maybe do a video later on specifically for the task of showing off the minions or the citizens of the Garrison mechanic. But for the most part, that's all I have to really say or share about the questing. Other than, the questing is pretty much the same stuff that you've done every other day in World of Warcraft, but the narrative for the Garrison is what really makes it fun and kind of special and personalized, so to speak, that you're working towards your own corner of the world. With that said, I'm going to leave you with the end of this video is me completing the entry level of, or the entry quest chain of the Garrison, and I will leave you with the cinematic of erecting the walls of the entry level of the Garrison. Thank you for listening. Share and like if you care to, if you liked what I said. Don't forget to check out my other videos. I will be doing more Warlords of Draenor videos as I have time to do it. I am looking forward to doing a 5-man, as well as, like I said, to do a look at the minion roster. Thank you guys for listening. Comment and share. Personal info is down in the bottom if you need to get a contact of me. And while doing work, stay safe on the front line.